put on the TV, you put a firecracker in, like a campfire, and it gives you a really nice feel.
I could start a real fire if you want. We could do.
Well, yeah, wherever you are, you can.
I
But
have some previous years of my taxes I can use as some kindle.
oh, there you go.
Right.
Yeah, just throw it in there. So how's everybody doing? Hello. Let's see,
Hi,
Tibby,
everyone.
Kate,
Doing well.
Kevin,
Hi.
got Mary and Will, Leah. Hi, Leah. So higher self today, all the way up. Like this. Look, I can touch the moon. Ooh, ooh. No, you cannot be revealed. No, the illusion is gone. All right, so higher self talk. Does anyone have any questions before actually I start talking? Are there any questions about, what is higher self or what this meditation is about? Anybody? No?
Not particularly. I'd just like to see it unfold as we go. So.
Oh, I love that. Yes. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Well, with the higher self, I mean, many of you, probably if you're here, you probably already have an idea of what the higher self is. But I like to look at it like this. If if we were to look at it from a spiritual perspective, then, the higher self is that self that is already realized. It can be your soul. Some people like to see it as their soul. Some people like to see it as the highest possible version of themselves. And if you want to go with it completely, without any spiritual attachment to it, you can also see it as the wisest part of you. Just like when we do the guided meditations and we call upon the wise one, I would say we can do the same thing here. And as we go up and we ascend to meet the higher self, it can be literally the wisest part of you, right? The wisest part that has this intrinsic inner knowledge and intuition that perhaps you are not accessing in your day-to-day life because there's too much going on in your head, which happens to us all the time. There's so much within us that we know that we don't access because we simply don't pause and stop to ask the questions. And sometimes it's difficult to do it alone. Many a times I myself will sit with my journal and try to ask myself questions, but it just always helps when we're guided. And also to don't have any expectations of this today. Whatever comes up, let it come up. If the higher self ends up being a potato, let it be one. Whatever, there's wisdom in whatever comes, especially the symbols from your subconscious mind. A subconscious mind is very wise. Not one symbol presented is random. So not one dream you have is random. Everything presented is it all is part of this one big puzzle, and your mind is constantly working. Probably, if you look at a spiritual level, your soul, your guides, everyone is just constantly working for you to align and to have the best journey possible, the best earthly journey possible. So for today, just if imagination, again, like I always like to say, imagination is just something you sense, you feel. You don't necessarily have to see it. So always focus first on the feeling, because the feeling and sensations are eventually possibly going to produce images, which can be visuals, right? They can produce sound, or maybe all you see is outlines and colors. That's okay, as long as you have a feeling and a sense of somebody being present there with you. And you can communicate with them in the best way possible. Maybe your higher self communicates telepathically because maybe you are one. Maybe they communicate through some visuals. Maybe they communicate through, again, feelings and sensations, the information that you're going to receive. Before we start, if you have anything that you want to ask, if there's something that's been on your mind for the past weeks, prepare that question during your progressive relaxation as we go into that. And as you're up there, I will also guide you into certain aspects of your life that your higher self will reveal to you. But of course, in the end, I always leave you to ask your own questions and see what insights you get. And might as well be something you already know, but it will be amplified. So this time you'll believe it with all of yourself rather than just that little conscious intellectual mind that knows it's true but can't quite feel it yet.